How many carbs do you need to lose fat? My name is Amy Kandetsky. I'm a registered nurse and certified hormone specialist, and I help women get to the root cause of their symptoms so they can achieve optimal health and thrive. So this is a question I get from a lot of women. Maybe you did keto in the past and it was horrible. So now you have no idea, how many carbs you should be getting in, or maybe you did keto in the past and it worked for you, but now it's not working. So with women, I don't recommend doing keto and staying in keto for a long period of time. That's just not good for our hormones, not good for our thyroid or adrenal function. So what I do in determining how many carbs your body needs to lose weight is I look and see if you have any insulin resistance. So if you do have some insulin resistance, then we do have to be really careful with the carbs because our body's not getting that insulin in our cells like we need to. So any glucose spikes, any extra insulin is going to be stored as fat. So we don't want to go too high with our carbs. Then I look at any adrenal dysfunction. Do you have adrenal dysfunction? So I test your hormones, I test your cortisol and your adrenal function, and we look at that. Because if you have adrenal dysfunction, you can't go too low with your carbs, or you're going to feel like garbage. You're not going to have any energy to do the things that you need to do throughout the day. You're not going to have that vitality, and no motivation, no energy, and nobody wants that, right? So we don't want to go too low with our carbs if we have adrenal dysfunction. Personally, for me, I have PCOS. I had stage 3 adrenal dysfunction, and there was this fine line of carbs that I needed to kind of stay within so that I wasn't storing fat, but then I wasn't going too low where I felt like garbage. So there's a way to test for insulin resistance. I test and see if you have it, and then the severity of it, and then also your adrenal function to see kind of where you're at with that adrenal dysfunction. Most women have some level of adrenal dysfunction because, with modern day society, we're under so much stress. We're under stress as moms, as career women, as with environmental toxins, a lot of processed foods, that kind of thing. So it all plays a role in your adrenal glands and stress levels. And sometimes you have both. Sometimes I have women that have insulin resistance and adrenal fatigue. So it just helps me kind of make that picture of what is going to work the best for you to lose weight. So this is something I test, and then I also go over this in a nutritional consult and give you a meal plan, which shows you how to carb cycle and intermittent fast in a safe way for women. So if you're interested, drop a